Адат бойынша бір жылқыны ұрлаған үшін 2 жылқыны қайтарасын.
By order of the district chief, the case has been suspended. The theft of a horse falls under imperial criminal jurisdiction. The case is being transferred to the district court. How dare he? Do you understand this decree of our Emperor Alexander II?
Our research question did reform modernize or control steep justice. We anchor on this seal compared text of reform with absurd practice called findings by Zoom.
We test reform through our artifacts. The main is this seal, the symbol of steep justice. Did reforms deliver institutions or mainly control?
Methods: close observation and label reading and short curator interview with Mr. Yerrick, then text versus practice against key statutes. We got results across frontier, district and trade notes.
We translated the artifact, and our main artifact is the seal of Jahangir Khan. Engraved legend reads Khan, son of Bukay, Hakan. A lineage claim, son of Bukay, and a sovereign title, Hakan or Hagan. The seal, authenticated by court rulings, represented Han power. It's our material witness of how reform reposition local justice.
Hagan is an imperial Turkic title here, prestige, claim rather than full sovereignty. Son of Bukay ties the seal to the inner court line under increasing imperial supervision. This is the authority we now watch under reform.
So there are three main statutes: 1822, 1824 abolish Han power in the Middle and Younger Jews. District Wallace Rawul under imperial oversight. 1867 and 68 Oblast West Wallace military governors. Movement trade tax by approved rulers. Kibitka tax also engaged. 1891 Steppe Statute. Land is state property. So Steppe General in Omsk and police and courts are established. Bis limited to minor cases. Decisions reviewable by imperial court. This is how independent Tartary, so Kazakhs, were shown on maps. By the mid-18th century, Russia built continuous lines along the Ural, Yaik, Kryti, Shishim, Tabol. Lines advanced 50 to 200% into traditional pastures. Decrees of 18th century restricted crossings and herding near rivers and forts. So modernization includes safer caravan corridors, telegraph later, entry to international trade circuits. But for control, mobility curtailed. Permits and checks at posts and pastoral cycles are broken. What was the power shift and how did the roles of Han, Bis and intermediaries changed in 18th-19th century?
Administrative system which undertook by the Russian Empire, first and foremost they were challenged to restrict the power of Han. But if speaking about Bis power, we cannot understand that Russian power tried to eliminate this power at all, because Bis was very important intermediate between Kazakh society and the Russian authorities. Without Bis, we cannot. Russian colonial authority was not able to function in the Kazakh state.
So for the modernization, they created written courts, appeals, reduced feuds, they created schools, cadet corps in Orenburg, Omsk, basic public health was established, early moratorium on peasant settlement. But for the control it was much harder. There was decorative self-rule, so heavy fiscal and labor duties. Land is a state property now, and resettlement funerals, access lands. So artificial walls and wool borders cut social ties between Kazakh people.
From the Orenburg expedition 1734-1744, notes concentrated power and exchange. Orenburg, Troitsk, Petropavlovsk, Omsk, Semipalatinsk, Ust-Kamenogorsk, Verny, Tashkent. Seasonal fairs grew into markets. Modernization, market access, tools and fabrics, literacy and press. Early urban culture. Control, price asymmetries, police markets, prisons and garrisons, russification in administration, social stratification. Market acquired firearms show standards that lower transaction costs, but access to arms, powder and movement is licensed and taxed. Where county courts once ratified deals with a seal, imperial licenses and taxes frame the market, result mixed integration with fiscal control.
For example, it's very interesting moment. Yanushkevich went to Kazakh steppe and went Kunanbayev, the father is Rabbi Kunanbayev. Here, Sanka witnessed when the Kunanbayev resolved one of the dispute. He also was a bit. He resolved one of the dispute between two Kazakhs. And when the Kunanbayev tried to resolve this case, he used to cite a lot of verses of Quran.
Through the still reading Hana Bloki Hagan, we watch Hannic authority compressed by its reform. The frontier enforced order as control, districts and nodes delivered modernization with oversight. In the steppe, modernization arrived as an infrastructure of power. Overall, everyone can agree that it inevitably changed the steppe as we know it. So we want to show it through a scene.
Take a seat. To your high nobility, major by rank, a lifelong pension for zeal in service to the throne.
Спасибо.